Hey YouTube, this is Shirley once again. I know it's been a while. Kind of just doing me, doing life. Anyhow, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. You know, hopefully this will be a beginning to a new start in whatever it is that you're doing. Hopefully life. And you know, not too long ago I lost one of the most important people in my life, and that was my Aunt Eb. She was a hilarious woman, and it's devastating. It's even worse when you're smiling and you don't want to smile. But God rest her soul. On the way to her funeral, it was me, Coco, my cousin Ronnie, who's Coco's dad, and my mom and my sister, and we were in the car and we're driving along the highway, and some impatient asshole decides that it's okay so this is a rant, just to let everyone know, but like he's, you know, thinking it's okay to just get in front, you know, to break the connection that we've made to get to a place we really don't want to have to go to right now. You know, if it would have been that person, they would have been ballistically upset. They just would have been outraged that someone would have been so disrespectful that, you know, to think that wherever they're going is a lot more important than sending a relative home. I just feel like some traditions should not be broken. Hell, I'm not even Christian, but that I would never disrespect anyone's family like that. It's just horrible. Whoever that was in some white car, and I kept saying that they better be glad I didn't get their license tag, because I would have put that shit right on here, dead on here. And then, you know, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna say? All they can say is, you know what, I was wrong. And when the time comes, and sadly I hope it doesn't come for a long time, they're gonna know how that feels. It was just really disrespectful. There are a lot of traditions I've thrown out my fucking window, but something like that, show respect for the dead. It was horrible. It was really horrible. And yeah, that was, you know, the heartbreak of my New Year's Eve. And while some would think it would be something else, not really. But, you know what? Even though my heart is breaking, it is mending so fast. And I can't even act like the tears aren't there, because they're still here. But the more I cry, the more those tears mend. And I can feel my aunt right here. She was my grandmother's sister, so, you know, when I was younger, it was always me, my grandmother, and my aunt Evelyn. Beautiful woman. I only hope to be as half as wonderful as she was to all of her kids' kids, and their kids. It was beautiful. It really was. Really was. talk about something else. You know, men, I love you. I think I kind of love women a little bit more. Sorry, my mother's one. Maybe if my mom would have been a guy, it would have been different, but, you know, what can I say? This is how I feel. If you're going to juggle 2 or 3 women around, why don't you be a man and let them know that they're one of 3 women you have decided to keep in your life? I mean, I don't know. And I hate to hear someone get pissed because they're being called out. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, I mean, if you don't care what someone thinks anyways, why even worry about what the truth is gonna, you know, what the truth will do to the situation you have with the person? I mean, seriously, don't tell me a lie, and when I find out the truth, want to act up and holler at me. Please kill yourself right there. Just kill yourself. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time. You know what? I say that a lot, but I feel like a lot of people are put in situations where they are wasting time. It's horrible. It really is. You know what I hate? I hate making people so important and then realizing I meant nothing to them in the first place. Nothing at all. Like, all the things, all the running to them when they needed help, all the, you know, trying to cheer them up when they were sad, meant not a damn thing. And at the end of the day, it's not how much money you put in your bank. It's the love that you shared. It's the smiles that you gave. It's the people you helped. It's the family that you stayed connected with. Not just because you love them, but because even though you go on to another life, there is only one of this life. There's only one. You're not gonna come back. You're not gonna pass away and come back as the same person. It doesn't work that way. Otherwise, we would never mourn. And I guess if we never mourn, we'd never know strength. And some people would disagree with me believing that through pain there is pleasure. But I feel it to be very true, coming from a person who's been through so much. And still, at the end of the day, no one who knows me, no stranger who's bumped into me, can understand why I am still smiling after I've gotten a ticket. Why am I still smiling? My dog's hit by a car, my aunt's gone. You know, I don't know the first way to step into my father's family's lives. But I smile because I know everything is going to be okay. Yeah. I know it. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I have no idea yet. Kind of hope it's cute. A little bit. But, yeah. That's it. And one more thing. I know there's not going to be 1,000 people trying to hit this video up. I don't expect there to be, but for the people who find this video to be something you needed to hear this now. When you think you're in love, the person you're in love with will love you for you, in the situation you're in the house you're in, the neighborhood you're in the job you're in. They will love everything about you, and it will make sense. But if a person has to how do I put this? If a person thinks they have to change you, instead of them realizing that this might not be the best situation, but it's gonna get better, that I'm doing my best to make it better, it's not worth it. They are not worth changing your whole life to evolve around changes they wanted you to make. If it's not something you wanted to do, if it's not something you had planned before they came along, unless you feel like it's really worth it, unless you feel like you can lay down every night and know that it's something you do to change isn't exactly the way they want it, they're still in love with you, they're still feeling you or whatever, I'd say be happy. And no one wants to be alone. God knows I don't like being alone, but I'd rather be alone than try to modify myself to accommodate to another person's life when mine is full of flaws and imperfections and adventure. And I'd have it no other way, because when I am old and gray like my grandmother, I will have thousands and thousands of stories and tattoos to speak of. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoy your new year. Don't take it for granted. This year only comes once, just like the other ones that have passed. Let's make this one count.